We are live.
Live.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Tea Time with Tanya Collaborates with Rasslin Reads. Hello, Rasslin Reads. Welcome.
Thank you for having me, Tanya. Hello,
Oh,
hello, hello to everybody here. It's so wonderful to be here with you guys today.
right on. Let's start this off with a blessing before we do anything else.
All
Dear
right.
universe, dear creator, dear spirit guides, please give us a blessing for this collaboration. Woo! The whole deck jumped out my hand. And looky here. Oh my goodness, this has got to be our blessing. Look at that
Ooh,
card. That is woman power if I've ever seen it. Look at the water, look at the fish, look at the tree. All
yes.
right. This is the blessing of endless possibility. Allow your inner child to be the master for a while and don't take things too seriously. Have fun and explore the world of endless possibility. Something wonderful is created through imagination and innocence. Oh
What?
my gosh. Oh my gosh. And for everybody who's out there in the chat, we was just talking about innocence. So
Yes,
that
we
that,
were.
that hit the nail right on the head.
We right on the money.
Yes. Okay. So, guys, this show is going to be a little bit different. Rasslin Reads is coming with the wrestling questions. Hello, Jules. Hello, Rolanda. Hello, Jasonda. Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming. All right. Take it away, Rasslin Reads.
All right. So, remember on the previous live that me and you did, it was a couple weeks ago, right? And we read on the locker room of AEW. AEW
Oh,
is a separate promotion from WWE. And they were having trouble with their locker room. There was a whole bunch of things have went down since then with the tower moment that you read on that was coming for AEW. Well, that happened, right? CM Punk went on a tirade at the media scrum that Sunday. We did that. When did we do that? Saturday?
we did on Saturday.
That Sunday. He came out, basically trashed the heads of the company, basically said that I'm tired of wrestling media talking about rumors and reporting all this stuff that you guys don't know nothing about. And there was a fight backstage. It turned into a whole shaboing thing. It was a fight. People got suspended. The world title, was stripped from multiple people, and it was a mess. So the predictions that we read from before, they came true.
Right
And
on.
now people are talking and saying that he might not come back.
CM Punk?
Yes. So what I want to read on now is he coming back? Is CM Punk coming back to AEW, or is he actually gone?
Universe, spirit guides, ancestors, and all my wrestling fan ghosts. Is CM Punk done? Is CM Punk done? Oh my gosh, look. Oh my gosh. Look.
Oh, yes.
Swords
I
in the
knew
back.
it.
The first card he got is the Queen of Swords, the severity. He wants to separate himself completely from this. But hold on. Now, I feel like this is going to be kind of a little, maybe a media stunt type of thing. He is going to announce that he's done. He's going to separate from it, and then there will be a brawl, and he will return.
Really?
Mhm.
Okay.
So I
So
don't know how he is going to actually leave for a while though. But he
okay.
will be brought back in like a
Okay.
special event. So he is separating. He has already discussed it. That he has made his decision that he is leaving this group that he's with. Now he may come back with another group,
Okay.
Like, instead of who's he wrestling for now?
Well, he was wrestling for AEW.
Okay,
So
for
he could go back to WWE possibly. I know people say that it's out of the question because remember the rundown I gave of you before, he had quit WWE 7 years ago because he was unhappy with Vince, he was unhappy with this, unhappy with that. So we're seeing a pattern now of things from CM Punk, I would say. I threw some cards down on it as well, Tanya, and what I got on it first one out the gate is the tower here. That's what we're starting with. Yes, the tower. That was the blowing up. That was when everything basically. Can I curse on here? Is it okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
It went to shit. Everything went to shit. And it's funny because when he first got there a year ago, he's only been in AEW a year, mind you. It's only been a year. And all this stuff happened. So I think that he is going to be suspended too, because I got a hangman card here.
Okay.
So he's gonna be in limbo for a while. I think he's gonna lay low like what he did before. It's not really in him. I don't think the wrestling thing is in him anymore. I think he's a little bit too fragile for it, but the end card I have is the Ace of Coins. So he's going to get another opportunity from someone somewhere because it's CM Punk. His name, I mean, controversy sells. Mm-hmm. So we know, darling, controversy sells. Then on the bottom of the deck, I got the Nine of Swords. I think this is not only Phil Brooks, aka CM Punk, but this is the network. This is Tony Khan worried about how to put the pieces back together. I mean, the rumor is in the locker room, since he's been gone, he wasn't the only person that's, got showed the door. Because there's no word officially that he's left. There's just rumors. But other people have been suspended. So the locker room apparently is better now. It's on the up and up. The shows seem to be better. I think the problem child is gone.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for a little while, at least. So it's all about the show. It is all about the show because messiness sells. You got to put butts in the seats. So if it's not nothing to get people excited, nobody shows up.
Exactly.
CM Punk ain't even done yet. Before he makes his grand exit, he's gonna make sure and of course it'll be televised. He's got to make the biggest, grandest exit.
Of course.
So of course. It's going to be spectacular.
I mean, that exit was quite something. Basically shitting on the CEO of your company, saying, you know what? His exact words were, I'm trying to run a business here. So I'm like, wait a minute, who's in charge here? Is it the person that's actually writing the checks? Or is CM Punk in charge here? What's going on? So that's interesting. I'm going to segue from that question to some more possibly unhappiness here. So Bobby Fish, right? I'm going to explain. Bobby Fish is a wrestler who came from WWE, jumped ship to AEW like a lot of them had during the Vince regime. And we read on that too, because Vince McMahon stepped down.
He got put down.
Retired,
yes.
Retired unsanctimoniously. But so Bobby Fish, he recently decided not to renew his contract with AEW.
Okay.
He also stated that he rides for Triple H, which is the new head of creative in WWE now. We know this. He replaced Vince McMahon as the creative person, Okay. Bobby Fish said he rides for Triple H, and apparently word on the street is he didn't come in AEW alone. He came in with two other guys. They were a group. They were a faction called the Undisputed Era. So it was made up of Bobby Fish, who has just left, Kyle O'Reilly, who is still in AEW, and Adam Cole, who is the frontman, main person, the biggest star. He is also still in AEW. So the word is that when Bobby Fish decided not to extend his contract, he wanted out, that he wanted to get his buddies out as well. He wanted them to come to WWE with him. And they both said, no, we're staying here. So what I want to know is, did Bobby Fish actually try to recruit his friends and or others to jump ship from AEW and pull them back into WWE?
Did Bobby Fish try to convince his people to go back? I gotta know.
No.
I gotta know.
Okay.
I ain't got nothing. It's like somebody may have made an offer for him to do something like that.
Uh-huh.
Something is going on in his life. This tower is chasing him. So he's coming out of something that has got him a little skittish. Okay. And he's also holding on to his money. So there's some stealing going on, but it's not by him.
Okay.
It's not by him. He wasn't a part of there's a group of people who are planning on doing that, but he is not a part of it.
I think you're on to something. I think you're on to something. Let me pull a couple of cards here for that.
While you pull it, I'm going to say hello to some folks. Hi, Julia.
All right.
Hi, Julia. Hello, Jules. Hello, Emerald Buddha. Hello. Hello, Divine Healing Meditation. Hello must be heard. Diane L. Rolanda. Hello, everybody. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Hello, y'all.
So what I got initially, I got an 8 of Swords. So possibly not. Possibly not. I got the 8 of Swords followed by the 7 of Wands.
Ain't putting in work.
Uh-huh. And then the Wheel of Fortune is ending this. So I'm in agreement with you that there might be more to this up under the surface than we think. I think he thought about it. I think he might have brought it up in a way that, because, you know, you have contract tampering. So you have to be careful with these types of things because you could get sued, but he definitely wanted to change the fortune of his friends. He definitely feels like we're being stifled in AEW and we need to go somewhere where the opportunity, because this is on the bottom of the deck, that there's that Ace of Coins again. The opportunity is out there for us, baby.
Right on, right on.
You know what I mean? So that's interesting. That's interesting to me. So with that, let's jump to another question about another wrestler who asked for his release. So Malachi Black asked for his release in AEW.
Ooh, I like that name.
Yes. And he actually incorporated tarot and like the dark arts and a lot of mystic, you know, magic type stuff in his act. I love him. He's one of my favorite wrestlers. You can look him up.
I might do that.
Yeah. Because he's not a religious person, but he finds religion fascinating. All religion's fascinating. So you can see that in his act. But he recently requested for his release, and people want to know why. Because it's only been a year. He jumped from WWE where he was not being utilized. Okay. People thought he would be utilized a lot better in this new promotion. And I don't know if he necessarily lived up to the hype or not. So what I want to know is, why did he request his release? Why did he want to leave? Some people say it's injury. Some people say he wasn't happy.
Oh, no. It is the basic. He has been passed over too many times.
Ooh,
He is not getting the money that he knows that he is worth and that he deserves. He
wow.
is tired of fighting. He is tired of fighting the bureaucracy. Little fights, stuff that's below him.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to sever the contract. He just wants out so that he can go somewhere where he can actually fight on his merits, make his name, even if he has to change it. But he wants to be able to invent himself, and that's the whole thing. He's tired of fighting with the AEW, and there's a lot of stuff that is going on that he is not happy about. And this is some more backroom, locker room, under the cover of darkness stuff that's going on. Some racism even that he feels like may be going on there. But he wants his opportunity. Wow. He wants his opportunity to do his doggone thing, and he can't do it in the AEW.
Wow. You know what?
I just want to tell everybody, I do not watch wrestling.
She doesn't watch wrestling. No.
I don't know who these people are. I don't know none of these people.
Cold reads we're doing. Okay, so here's what I got.
All right.
The first card I got is the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, he wants his fortune to change. He feels like things will look up for him if he goes. Like this is a cycle that has happened. It's past. He's given them the chance. But like you said, the money ain't right. That's the 10 of coins right there. Mm-hmm. The money isn't right. And I feel like he wants more backing. He wants the machine behind him. Then we end with the High Priestess card. So there's some knowledge going on. There's some secrets going on that we might not even know fully, like what you said with the backstage politics of what's going on. Then you got the Nine of Wands. He feels like he went through it and he's tired. You know what I mean? Like he's putting the walls up, he's putting the defenses up, and he's like, I'm just tired. Okay, I have all this imagination, all this creativity, because the word is he keeps books. He writes all the storylines of the wrestlers that he wants to interact with. Books full of imagination, full of talent for this. And to just not utilize somebody like that to the potential, because they get passed over when you get more names, more WWE people, bigger talents. They get passed over. They get lost in the shuffle. You know?
He is looking for a group, a wrestling group that will use his creativity. That is what he is searching for, because he's more than a wrestler, much more than a wrestler.
Yes, he is.
He is very smart. Very smart.
He's from Sweden, I think. I think he's either from Sweden or Dutchland, one of those European countries over there. And I remember hearing off of an interview where he said there wasn't much potential as far as wrestling goes over there. Like they love other sports. They're not really into wrestling like say America would be, or Mexican wrestling would be, or even like Japan. It's big in Japan as well, wrestling is. So he had a hard go of it, really trying to find his passion and do what he wants to do by coming over to the States and making his way. So yeah, for them to lose him, man, I'm sad. It's like, what are you doing, Tony? What are you doing? So with that, we're going to go to Cody Rhodes. Now, remember I told you who Cody Rhodes was?
I don't remember.
You know who Dusty Rhodes is?
I do know who Dusty Rhodes
So
is.
Cody is his son.
Okay,
He had two sons who wrestled. He has Dustin or Gold Dust. He was Gold Dust back in the day. That might be familiar to you, maybe. And then you like no, no. And then you have Cody, who is the youngest boy.
You got a regular name.
So he used to work in AEW. He was one of the pillars in AEW. He was one of the people who brought AEW into being, and he left, right? Remember I told you he just left. Nobody really knew why he left. What was the reason for him and his wife leaving? Like, how could you leave something that you built?
Yeah.
You put all this work into, it's yours. So the question that I want to ask, I actually did a reading on this on my channel, but the question everyone is now asking with this whole CM Punk debacle and the locker room in a fray and everybody, supposedly upset with each other. Did Cody see this coming?
Okay.
Did he sense?
I'm tingling here, and I don't know why I'm tingling. Since I don't
tingling? Ooh, yes.
And are we upside down? We have to hold.
Why did Cody know?
Okay, hold on. Oh. Man, there's something seriously going on with Cody. He has got a lot of anxiety, and he is not chasing. He is in a tower moment. What is behind him is lost sickness.
Ooh.
Sickness is behind him, and he is trying. This might seem strange to say, but either he or his wife or somebody in their family is sick. They are taking stock in what the rest of their life and what is important right now.
What?
Yes, this is anxiety behind it. But I mean, this is the coffin card. So I don't have another death, but I do have the knight, the gift in reverse. And this way it's a gift coming to you. This is something being taken.
Huh.
So something, it could be financial, it could be health wise. They had to cut. They got out. Something's going on.
Ooh.
They are cutting. Either there's sickness in the family and they are like, we don't want to spend our time doing this, or there is something within the company that is about to happen and they want to get out before it gets bad.
Wow. Wow. Yikes. So let me show you what I got. So first I got right out the gate. We got the King of Cups. I think that's Cody. I think because Cody has been known to wear his heart on his sleeve. Cody has been the friend, the compassionate one. Even when he was in AEW, a lot of the talent would come to him and talk to him for advice. And he even went to, a couple of people's weddings who are still in AEW, and he was photographed and everything. So this is Cody, I believe. So then I got the 10 of Swords right behind it. Ruin. Ending. You see that? Like, that's cutting off the blood, the fingers. It's just like, no, we're done. We're done. We're making sure it's dead.
Yeah.
So I don't know if, and then after that, it's like the nostalgia card here, the 6 of Cups. So wanting to go back to the past with that crow up there, which is calling my attention. There was some things definitely going on that he might have known about, and he wanted to get out. He wanted to cut it off and dead it and work on other opportunities, save his little coin. up. But he hopped over to WWE now. He's been there since the beginning of this year, I believe, since like January or whatnot, February. So
maybe the sickness is the AEW.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe the sickness is the organization.
Yeah.
And it's about to face a overhaul.
They seem like that's what they're going through right now. Because they sure it's like even the dogs getting suspended. Everybody getting out of here.
Oh, wait, who Julie? Julie Jackson says she likes my t-shirt. Thank you, Julie. And she said, I don't watch wrestling. I haven't watched it since The Rock. Me too. In fact, I haven't watched wrestling since before The Rock. I think Ric Flair was still wrestling when I was watching. Don't tell me that fool is still wrestling.
Yeah, he did.
Oh yes, you told me he old.
Remember
to die in the ring.
His last match? I was about to say, I mean, he's still kind of wrestling now. I mean, if you want to be real about it.
Don't nobody want to see no 70-year-old man in no doggone unitard trying to wrestle.
At all. Especially that twice.
Oh, Joe say, I don't watch either. That's all right. I hope y'all are enjoying this conversation though.
Yeah, that's okay.
We all learning something about wrestling.
Glad y'all here.
In my crooked hat, I cannot get my hat straight with the camera. And it's messing me up. I go this way, go that way.
It's all right. You look gorgeous, darling. You look gorgeous.
Thank you. Okay. All right. You wanna throw it to the chat? Does anybody in the chat have a question, whether it be about wrestling, whether it be about politics? Hey, we'll even take a couple of love questions if somebody would like some. If anybody in the chat would like to ask a question about anything, please come ahead and ask now.
That's right.
Oh, now, do you have any more wrestling questions while we're waiting?
I do.
Go ahead. Let's do it.
I do have some more. Okay, so remember I told you people have been suspended, right? It wasn't just technically CM Punk didn't get suspended. We don't even know if that fool coming back or not. Actually, yes, we do. He's not coming back. It's a wrap. He's done. Now, a couple of other people, Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks. They were the ones who got into the altercation with CM Punk in the back after the media scrum. They've since been suspended. We don't know when they're coming back. We don't know for how long. They don't even know. Rumor has it they don't even know how long it's going to be since they've been suspended, that they're going to be suspended. So what I want to know now is, are they going to return to AEW? Okay. Will they be back?
Say their names again.
Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks. Will they be back in AEW?
Will they be back in AEW?
Ooh, will they be back? Uh-oh. What's that look?
Okay. Two of them are come as one, right? Two of them are like a tag team?
Yes.
They'll be back.
They'll be back, okay.
The other one will not.
Oh, no! Oh, no! Really?
The tag team will be back. The one on his own is cutting his ties. He's done.
Oh, no.
But the tag team will be back.
Oh, no.
But everybody will be they'll be happy about it. They'll be happy about it. And the tag team will actually have a better career afterwards.
Oh, no.
What you got?
Let me see. What do I got here? So I got the 8 of Wands, but in reverse. So that's already not looking good to me. We got the page of coins following it up. Maybe a new opportunity coming thereafter. And then we got the nostalgia card, but in reverse. So I don't think so either.
That were lost.
I don't think none of them will be back. I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm gonna say none of them will be back. Because look what's on the bottom. That's the 4 of Cups. Refusal. You got, instead of looking behind you, you too busy looking at all these birds right here, and they sick, they dying, they decaying. No.
All right.
No.
Well, let's jump in and out. We got a big question here from Feather Singing. Is the hurricane gonna hit Florida and Georgia in a bad way? Feather Singing, yes, it is. I ain't even got to pull no cards. Ooh. Again, y'all that are in the Panhandle, in the Gulf of in the Texas, in the Gulf of Texas down there. Is that the Gulf? What is that called? Anyway, it's gonna be bad down there. That storm, and it's moving slow. So it's picking up tons of water. It has devastated Puerto Rico. If you are in those areas, prepare now. Prepare. And the one that's going to hit the inside of the Florida Panhandle is going to cross across Georgia and crawl straight up the East Coast. This is going to be the biggest storm we have seen in a long time. It's going to be horrible. This is the one that will test our power grid. Okay, I had to get that thing out of my head because that hurt.
You see what I pulled up too.
What you got there?
5 of Swords for that question.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's not looking good for that.
Okay, now she wants to know how will it affect the East Coast. Prepare for a nor'easter type of a storm. Feather Singing. Prepare for a nor'easter type of storm with lots of water. And we are in climate, with this climate change, the water is super, super, super warm. So there's going to be big, big waves on the beaches around Georgia, that on the coastal side. The Virginia, that's way far up. Virginia's too. But I mean, this is going to be watery all the way up through New York. The subway stations could flood. This is how much water this storm is going to drop. Be prepared, guys. East Coast, be prepared. And this is right we're at the equinox. So we're starting to tip towards the cooler temperature now, which can wreak a whole another thing of havoc on us. Prepare for these, and not this storm. Prepare for these storms that are coming next week, because there is more than one, and they are all ginormous. Okay. Let me see. Hunter Parlor says, what guidance can you share about my settlement? All right, let me grab a different set of cards. You can jump right in if you have an answer.
Oh yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna break out these. All right.
My Morgan Greer's.
All right.
Okay. Hunter, what will you do on your settlement? Oh. Okay, Hunter. 4-card draw. First card I got is the 10 of Swords. That's not very good, but don't let that worry you too. But it seems like things are going to be real rough to start with. But there's some good news coming out of this, and I hope that is right. And there's another person involved in this that is beneficial to you. But it looks like there's some adversity to overcome before you get to something good. What you got, Tia?
I pulled, because I used my oracle cards here. It's the Crystal Spirit Oracle.
Mm-hmm.
So I got watermelon tourmaline for that question. And if I go into the prosperity message, it reads, because this book is thick, child, with these crystals. Abundance flows so that we all have enough and may experience that incredible bliss that comes in the perfect moment of giving unconditionally, or of accepting loss with faith that something as wonderful or even better is coming. Outer conditions respond to the blissful perfection we feel when we connect to the conscious universe and recognize that the love it has for us is absolute, infinite, and boundless. Today, Watermelon Tourmaline Spirit is calling you to take action, to allow yourself to feel the love of the conscious universe in every fiber of your being, so that abundance can begin to flow your way again in a natural wave, in alignment with divine order. Stop and immerse yourself in the experience of this delicious moment.
All right. So kind of like what I said. It's a little hardship followed by some good stuff. So be patient, Hunter, or haunted parlor. Be patient. Good things are coming to you.
Yes.
But you gotta get over a hard spot first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Julie Jackson, New York City is gonna flood. Fort Lauderdale and South Florida are going to get wet. Look out for flooding there too. Florida, all of Florida is going to get hit.
All of Florida. That's rough.
Okay, Sterling, when you was an officer, did you use your clairvoyance to tell a fellow? Oh, Julie Jackson. Hey, are you my ex-warden?
Julia.
Is this Julie Jackson, my ex-warden? And yes, I did. I stopped a couple of riots. I stopped some inmates from fighting just by putting my hands on them. Yes, I did use my clairvoyance in my career. I did. And a lot of times didn't even know I was doing it. Yes, I did. Yeah, I did. And I want to know, is that my ex-warden? Oh my goodness. Oh, we got one here. Will Joe Biden appoint more justices to the Supreme Court?
Okay.
Yeah, this is a good question.
That's a good one. I hope so. He needs to do something because these justices are out of their minds.
Okay. Will Joe Biden appoint more judges to the court? Because they have a super majority right now.
Yes, they do.
Yep. Yes, he is. Ooh, yes, he is. But guys, there's so much change that is coming. And the Supreme Court is going to be the bane of our existence. That is going to be the biggest obstacle that we have to overcome, is our rigged Supreme Court. But yes, Biden is going to, and he's going to have to fight to do it. But it looks like he's going to have some help balancing this court. And that's what he's going to try to do. He's not going to try to push it to be a liberal court. He's going to try to push it to be a balanced court.
Okay.
Which means nothing will get done. So, but I mean, that's how it works. But that's what he is planning on doing. What you got?
Okay. I got the Queen of Coins first out the gate. He's gonna need to put some resources behind it and start talking to some people and actually getting on this, talking to the right people, networking with the right people, and get enough backing for him. You got the Knight of Cups. So I think he will. You see, you got the eagle on the shoulder. I love that with the riding into the water here. I love this card.
That is a nice card.
But we got the 5 of Swords at the end. So I'm thinking he wants to do it. See, but I don't know. I'm not too sure on that.
See, I got a card that kind of said that there was an end too. And that's the thing. Now, guys, and I'm going to just put this out there. Joe is an old man. He may very well not make it out into the 2024. Yeah, that's the same thing. And I think that's why we're getting these end cards that show him toes up. So, like I said, when he was elected president and he chose Kamala Harris as his running mate, Joe Biden sat our next president. That's what he did. I feel that Joe will pass while in office to the presidency. And then I think after, when Kamala ascends to the presidency, our entire nation is going to change.
All this is about to get switched up.
Oh, yes. Yes, it is. So. Okay, let me see. Thank you, Julia. Thank you. But I didn't see if you put down if you was my ex-warden or not. Are you my ex-warden? No, she put no. No, she's not my ex-warden. Okay. All right. Because that lady was mean to me.
Uh-oh. Dang.
She was mean to me. All right. Okay. Let me see if there's any more questions. Okay. Okay. Okay, I don't see any more. I don't see any more questions. Storm 9. That must be the second storm that I'm seeing. Because the first storm has got a name like Hermione or something. So Storm 9 must be a whole nother storm.
That sounds scary.
Yeah, especially since the number 9 symbolizes an end. That's crazy. Oh, feather singing. Will your land sell this year? Will feather singing's land sell this year? Let's look. Patty G says, I am the storm. or Iron Storm. Oh, I thought it said I am the storm.
I was about to say.
That would have been cooler.
I was going to say the perfect storm.
Okay, feather singing. Will your land sell this year? Are we upside down? We are upside down. Yes, I see. I say yes, feather singing. Yes, but you're going to have to negotiate about the money, about what you want to sell it for. They're going to try to be like lowballing you on price. So, yeah, you can sell it, but you're going to have to fight to get the amount of money that you want to get from it. So, if you could hold off on selling it, I would wait till, and you might be able to get more money for it. You can sell it though, but you're going to have to fight really hard to get the price, to get the value that you want out of it.
I got something similar to Tanya. I got the 201.
Laura sent a donation. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Gratitude. Thank you. The 201. So the decisions, making the decisions into the Hierophant here. So there's your higher, your governmental entity there. And then that's why I held this up when you said lowball, because this is the 7 of Swords. They're going to try to take you like she said, lowball you. So you have to be careful and be aware of what they're doing, because if you don't have that knowledge, they will take advantage of you for sure, 1,000%. But yeah, keep hope alive, man. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen for you with that star card, on the bottom of the deck. So yes,
just fight for the value you want to get out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Here's another question. Jules says, will the Democrats keep the House and win the Senate? Yes, we are going to keep the House and the Senate. Yes. And let's confirm. Let's throw on it. Will the Democrats hold the House and the Senate? Will we keep the House and completely? And I have been saying this, that we are going to have a majority in the Senate, where we won't have to depend on the vice president. We will have enough. And understand, when this political ball gets rolling, a lot of senators are going to lose their seats. They will, because they were a part of the insurrection. Whew, and it's gonna come, but we got to get old Donnie Boy in chains first, because nothing will happen until that happens. Okay, will the Democrats win? Keep. Yeah, there it is. Whew. But guys, even though we will win the House and keep the Senate, it is not going to be an easy fight. We are going to be facing cheating. We are going to be facing these people trying to start a civil war. We are going to be facing so much when it comes to the election. Nothing is going to be an easy field goal. We are going to have to fight for every inch that we get, us as voters, as people. Guys, we may be in wintertime standing outside protesting some stuff. Be prepared to be out there. Our voices are going to, it's going to be treacherous. This year in 2024, the elections are going to be ridiculous. Prepare yourselves now for the cheating. Be a volunteer. If you are of strong constitution and you know what these people are about to do to dissuade people from voting, please go out and volunteer. Be a pollster. Be a poll watcher. Be an assistant. Be there to help people. We need all the people that we can get. Okay? Okay. Go ahead.
So I got basically I got something similar, but we need to really be on the lookout for this cheating. The cheating, they're trying to steal this. They really are. But the good thing about it is, the good news is that there is some higher wisdom to be had. I think that people know that that's what they're planning to do. You know, Biden and all of his crew, so that they can cut this off at the knees. They can kill what they're planning on doing. So there's people behind this. They're working on it. They know, because if we see it, guys, you know they see it. You know they know what's going on. But it's a lot of stuff that's behind the scenes that they're preparing for November, because it's going to be rough. Like Tanya said, it's going to be rough.
Okay. And I keep messing this name up, so I'm going to say Jacinda. I hope I'm saying it right. If not, please forgive me. Has the Schumann resonance risen in the last 2 months? Yes, it has. It has risen. And you should, if you are asking this question, you can feel it, okay? And anybody who is sensitive can feel the shift in the Schumann resonance. I get a hum. It's audible for me. And I also can feel it in the back of my head when it spikes. So we've had a lot of CMEs. We've had a lot of X flares. We have been bombarded bombarded with energy from the cosmos, guys. Everything is changing, and our bodies, our molecular structures are changing along with this. So if you are sensitive and you are feeling all kinds of stuff going through your body, yes, that is your response to the Schumann resonance, to the Schumann scale. Okay. And as it changes, your body does, a lot of our bodies, if you are sensitive, will react to it. But she wants us to throw cards. So let's ask Tarot, has the Schumann resonance risen in the last 2 months? There's your answer.
There it is. Stop pulling the nails.
There it is.
There it is.
Okay, hello. There's a lot of people. Hi, Judy Jamerson, Kiba, Marsha Green, Roberta. Hello, everyone. Ladies, hello. Oh my goodness, we got a lot of folks in the house. I love that card. I love that. Is that what card is that?
Ra.
Well, I know it's Ra, but what is it? What does it mean?
Oh, the Tarot of the Divine. It's a beautiful deck.
No. What does that? What is written on that card?
Oh, the sun.
The sun. Okay.
The sun. Sorry. My bad.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. We are in it. Jaconda. We got it now. We will never say it wrong again. Jaconda.
Jaconda. Didn't we say that?
Yeah, but I probably still said it. I said it with like the C had an S sound instead of a
yeah. Jaconda. Beautiful name.
Jaconda. Beautiful name.
Beautiful name.
I will never get it wrong again. The Schumann resonance is energy from space that is measurable, and that is measurable by instruments on Earth. That's what the Schumann scale is. It's like a weather, like space weather. Yeah, like space weather.
Space weather. And we got the results of that brand new shiny telescope, so you can see it better too.
Yes. Oh, $1 trillion machine. Do you have any more wrestling questions?
I think that might be actually it for today.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna open it up once more for the chat. Before we sign off, if anybody has a question that they would like answered on anything, personal question, love question, political question. Y'all don't get this too often from me. So if you have a question that you would like answered, go ahead and drop it in the chat right now and get your chance to get a free one. A free read, a little free mini read. Here we go.
Yep.
And nobody got nothing to say. Patty said, me, type fast, Patty, type fast.
Bueller.
Feather Singing's got it. Feather Singing's got it. Will I be happier and safer living in Savannah, Georgia, or Vancouver Island, BC? Oh my God, if I could go to Vancouver, I would be in Vancouver in a heartbeat. Where? Let me get the right cards. Where?
I'm going to switch my deck up.
I'm going to do two piles. I'm going to do a pile for Savannah and a pile for Vancouver and see which one looks better. Should Feather Singing move to Savannah? This will be this pile. Ooh. You. And my cards are right down, but it still don't matter. Or Vancouver. Much better. I'm going to show you Feather Singing. This is Savannah. Savannah, you get the Ten of Swords inverted. Let me read you the Ten of Swords inverted. pain. Oh, no. Oh, this is advantage, profit,
Yeah.
success, favor, but not permanent. So this is, it looks like a bad card, but this is a good card, but this is not permanent. The second card you get is temperance inverted. Temperance inverted is, let me find it. Things connected to churches, religion, or sex. The priesthood, competing interests, and unfortunate combinations.
That sounds like a no for that one.
The third card is the star inverted, and this is arrogance, impudence, haughtiness. And then the last card is the Queen of Pentacles inverted. This is for Savannah. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse is evil, fear, suspicion, and mistrust. Okay, so my first feeling on Savannah when I saw them swords was the right feeling. Second part, Vancouver, British Columbia. You get, look at this, you get the world. They're all happy people. There's eagles and lions. Everybody's happy. You get the Knight of Pentacles, upright. This is utility, serviceability, interest, and responsibility. In front of you, you get the King of Swords inverted. This is cruelty, evil intentions, perversity, or a breach of faith. And the last card for British Columbia, for Vancouver, you get the 10 of Wands, the obstruction card. Hold off. So, feather singing. I wouldn't move nowhere right now if I was you. I really wouldn't. But if you must, Vancouver, what do you think? Vancouver looked a whole lot better than Savannah.
I only pulled one card a piece for each, and I got the reverse of what you got. I got Ace of Wands for Savannah. And then for Vancouver, Three of Swords, heartbreak.
Heartbreak. Okay. All right. So now we're even at odds. Like I said.
So I think I'm going with what you said is just hold off.
Hold off on moving. She says, I live in Savannah. I'm ready to move back to Vancouver.
She's like, I live there.
Dang.
Look, that's funny. Look what I got, Tanya.
The 10 of Swords in reverse. In reverse. Yes.
Yep, I got that too. When I pulled even further. Okay.
Yeah. So feather singing, I will hold off for just a second. Just a second.
Yeah.
Okay, Cheryl has a question. Do I have any messages from my guides or angels?
Okay. So I'm going to break out an oracle deck for this one. I'm going to break out my starry beginnings here. All right. Messages.
Can I jump ahead of you while you're still doing it? Okay, Cheryl. What I'm seeing here, what is being said is hold on, be strong. The things that you are working towards are going to come to you. Now, this card is an ending. This is let go of the past. Let go of things that are holding you down. Put down all the things that are keeping you back in life. That is people, places, and things. I feel this may be a person that you need to eliminate from your life that is keeping you stagnant from going where you need to go. You need to take control of your life. You are the driver. You are not the passenger. Take control. Steer the ship the way you want it to go. You are protected. Good things are coming to you. Your angels and guides surround you. Beauty is yours. Wealth is there for you. This rainbow is a promise that you are okay. We got a page of cups here. This is a young one here. Okay, this is a youth. Look to the youth in your life. For we should all have young friends. They keep us fresh. This could be a child of yours that has that is full, bursting of ideas. Pay attention to what this young person is saying. They are very beneficial to you, and they have ideas that can change the trajectory of your life. If this is your child, this could literally be your child having having a company of their own as a child, or some type of goods or services, something creative with a person of youth. Look at your life. Look at it. Change the things that you wish to change. Do not just hang around letting life pass you by. Be a participant in your life. Everything that you want is possible, but be careful with your finances. Do not overspend. Okay. If you like to flex it, or you're Amazon shopping, cut it out. Pay down your bills and get your finances back on track. That's what your message from, that's what they gave me.
Nice. Beautiful. I love it. So what I pulled a few cards from my Starry Beginnings Oracle deck. So the first message I got, Cheryl, was embrace the dark. Can you see that? And it says, shine your true light upon this earth. The second one I got was stay the course. So keep focused. You are moving in the right direction. So have faith. You know what's best for you, and you know what you're supposed to do. So keep doing that. Stay the course with that. And then the last one I had is you are the breath there. And it says, listen and connect to your intuition. Isn't that beautiful?
Starry night. Right on. Beautiful cards. Beautiful cards. Okay, here we go. We got Mildred. Mildred says, in my dreams one morning, I kept hearing someone saying, hello. Who was that? Hello.
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 Hello. Mildred, the first thing that's coming to my mind is that some of your psychic abilities may be waking up, and that you are literally hearing. The veil is so thin on your end that you are hearing into, basically you're hearing the other side of the veil. Is it a male voice? Mildred, if you could put yes or no if it's a male voice or not. Well, I feel like your psychic abilities are waking up, and you're starting to be able to not only hear but feel the things that are unseen. Oh, she says it's a female voice. Okay, but I feel like your intuition, there's the word I was looking for.
There it is.
Intuition is kicking in. I don't feel like it's a ghost, because the 4 cards that I pulled, they're all guys. So I feel like you're hearing, it could be like what we call residue. But you could be just hearing the other side of the veil, hearing another part of our existence, the part we can't see. And that's a gift. Don't be afraid of it. And if it bothers you, you can always tell them to be quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it was friendly, good. Yes. So don't worry about it. Don't be afraid of it. Just tap into your own intuition. You may be able to communicate with the dead. I mean, and it's just, I mean, literally as simple as that. If you can hear them, they can hear you. You're open, right on. Stay open and stay unafraid. You'll be just fine. All right. Oh, wait, I saw Feather singing. Will my son's 3 homes in Fort Lauderdale be safe in 2022? Oh, we're going to talking about the storm. Why you want to do this today, Feather singing? There's good news and there's bad news. So it's a 50-50 chance. But I'll answer it. Will Feather singing's son's houses in Fort Lauderdale be okay past through 2022? Will Feather singing's son's properties survive? And we'll just put it that way. Will they survive?
Okay.
2022. If you got it, go ahead.
Let's see. I'm still pulling.
Oh, you still pulling? Okay.
Yeah, let's see.
Two of his houses are gonna be fine. One of them is not. And I have to say that I got a 2.
You got 2. Okay.
The 5 of cups standing up, and there's 2 cups that are standing and 3 that are knocked down. I got the crossroads, which is another 2.
Mm-hmm.
I got the 2 of pentacles, which is another 2. So 2 of his houses will be fine. One of them will not. And that one, look at that. They both are symbolized. I got by pages. So 2 of his houses will survive 2022. One of them will not fare so well.
I got pretty much the same thing you did, except what did you say? One will not be safe. I get more than one.
Oh, you think more than because you got 3, so you think two of them or all 3 of them gonna go?
All 3.
You think all 3 are gonna go? Okay. Well, we'll see. Feather singing, you got to let us know.
Let us know.
All right. Okay. All right. Everyone, thank you so very much for coming and sharing with us. Thank you. Thank you, Tia, for this. This was wonderful. Everybody in the chat, please go to Rasslin Reads on YouTube and check out her channel. Subscribe, hit the bell notification. Let's raise our sisters up. Okay. I love every one of you. Thank you so much for spending your Saturday with us.
We appreciate it. We really do. Thank you.
And Julia, yes, your grandmothers do visit you. They are around you all the time. And if you want to talk to them, just call out. You have one grandma that is closer to you than the other one that is always there. Call out to her. You may feel her. She touches you right behind on your right shoulder next to your ear. She touches you. You feel a sensation here. That's her. When you need her, call her. No matter where you are, no matter how far. All right, everybody. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me, Tanya. Thank you, everyone, for coming and stopping by and dealing with my wrestling business. I appreciate y'all.
Everybody in here learned something about wrestling today. Everybody, including me.
Yes. My fairy godmother, thank you. This has been a blast. We got to connect again.
Yes, yes, definitely. Oh, Patty G, where's your question? Patty G says my question, but there's no question here. Let me go
Oh,
back up and see if I see something from Patty G. I mean, she raised her hand and everything. I don't want to leave her out there hanging.
yeah, of course not.
I don't see it. I don't see, here. Here it is. Will the hurricane affect my home badly, even though I have impacted windows? Thank you. Will the hurricane affect Patty G's home? Okay, since the tarot let it jump right out, Patty, I think you're gonna be okay. I think you're gonna be okay.
Yep,
I think you're gonna be okay.
you'll be good. Victory card, baby.
Yeah, I got the happy childhood home.
There we
This
go.
is the happy home card. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be all right. All right, guys. I love you, love you, love you. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Yes,
Have a
thank you.
have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. Namaste.